Huge challenge to place foster children to care. They say people are not keen to take in children, calling on them to open their hearts and doors. Last year, 2 organizations in Cape Town started an initiative to raise awareness about foster care. They are intending to mark World Foster Day annually on the 31st of May.
According to Section 28 of the South African Constitution, it states that every child has the right to basic nutrition, health care and shelter, amongst others. Now, 2 organizations in Cape Town have joined hands to mark World Foster Day, and they are saying they are doing this to raise awareness about foster care. They're also saying that not a lot of people are keen to take in children in their home and to just open their hearts and doors for these children, to look after them. And there are many children who are in need of this care. And there are challenges that organizations are facing at this moment. We celebrate Child Protection Week, but these organizations are saying, what about those children who are in need of foster care? They are being sidelined. I am now joined by Shanae Bennett, and she is a clinical social worker at Caritas here in Kimberley, just to tell us about the challenges that they are facing and to speak to us about foster care. Good afternoon to you, Shanae.
Good afternoon.
Just tell us, what is foster care all about?
Foster care is the process whereby children are removed from the care of their parents or whose parents have passed, the process in which they are placed in alternative care.
And then also, what are the challenges that organizations like one organization that I visited earlier on, House of Destiny, these organizations are sitting with a lot of challenges. Just highlight some of those challenges for us, please.
Okay. Let me start by saying there are 2 types of foster care placements. There are family placements and then there are non-family placements. The challenges we sit with in terms of family placements is that these children have usually lost their parents to death, or they have been removed from their parents' care as a result of neglect or abuse. And these children are usually placed with grandparents. So with that brings financial constraints, because grandparents are usually pensioners. So they have therapeutic needs that need to be addressed in terms of their emotional development as well as their physical and their developmental processes. Another challenge we face is that grandparents often are not equipped to deal with the challenges these children present with as a result of the generational gap between grandparents and grandchildren. Our second placement is then our non-family placement. This brings a challenge in that not enough people are willing to be foster parents to children that aren't relatives of theirs. And if they are willing, our view is, or our experience in the workplace is that these foster care parents have not been prepared in terms of their responsibility as foster parents. Responsibility, when I say that, I mean the financial responsibility, because they take financial responsibility for these children. The children's therapeutic needs, they have to carry those responsibilities, as well as the responsibility in terms of reunification services. So either visit with parents that foster parents have to bring the children to. The third challenge that we face is our Children's Act is focused on family preservation and reunification, which means that foster care placement is a 2-year placement. So foster parents are scared to commit to a 2-year placement, fearing that the child be placed back with the parents after a period of 2 years. Another thing is that the placement process in itself can be a long and tedious process.
Thank you very much. Well, that was Shanae Bennett, a clinical social worker at Caritas here in Kimberley.